songs apart from step onto the lifting platform. He's got these headphones on and he's just walking up and down in the same. You'd see a bull ready to go out, ready to go and chase something, and he steps out on stage, and the hairs stand up on the back of your neck. You're watching this guy channel rage, fury.
That's the god of war.
It's your brother, your mom, your friend. The one comment they're going to say, you've changed. Why are you doing another kick like this? Oh, you're going to try that now. Okay, here we go again. The thing is that it's not about them being right or wrong. Again, it's about how right and how wrong they could be.
All right, y'all, let's get started. Y'all can see I'm looking at some buys for the 30 right now. It's been trending up since this morning. This AM, it's been trending up since then. But I was actually looking at it when it was at this trend line. Because it was in London, but I didn't want to enter in London. I wanted to wait to New York, but I was gonna enter down here. I was waiting for New York session. Because I don't like to trade out of session. Because it don't always work in your favor when you trade out of session. So I'm sticking to my plan. I might have missed some of it, but it's still gonna go in my favor. So we looking at a buy right here. I'm waiting to see if it's gonna print another print a flat bottom right here on the next candle. But we got 7 minutes into the next 15-minute candle print. I want to see if the Nas is doing in the same direction. Nas went crazy yesterday. Look like it already started. And I tell y'all at the beginning of the month, the market's fucking rally. Do this at the beginning of the month, either at the end of it or at the beginning. We get the rally because it's about to make its high for the month. They gotta make its new high and they gotta make its low for the month. So it makes these big moves. Usually at the end of the month or the beginning. Gotta adjust this. Looking for an entry on Nas too. The new weekly high is 21,602.78. Nah, that's the monthly and the weekly high. So we gotta readjust the chart. Like 78. And the low for the month is 21,152.03. So the new mid section for Nas, the mid month resistance is 2877.41. You can measure the weekly low right here too. So the weekly low is 20,929.43. So the new midweek area for Nas is 21,266. So 21,266. 11. Walaikum assalam. So you got the moon. So you're looking for an entry now. But really this was an entry down here on the 15-minute with Nas. That happened right 15 minutes after open. Now you gotta find an entry for Nas. Uh, 813 is no. Uh, it's keeping the daily trend. We still got a good daily trend on and a nice retest. Oh, this right here is a daily order block. That's where we tested and check. I'm gonna put the trend here to look for an entry to see if we can find an entry that's gonna pull back towards the trend. And I'm looking for an entry on Nas. So we got 1 more minute for the candle printed here on 30. Entry. Or Nas can enter on the next candle. That will be a TP1. But the aim is the daily high. Overall hold is the daily high. That order block there is your target. So we could take it into this order block here. Take it to the high, take it like right in between. Because it don't gotta go and retrace that high before it rejects. So you could take it to the high of the order block. Or you could take it in between. Or you take profit. But that's the target there. For now. Yep. Got a flat bottom on the 15-minute. And on the 30-minute. And go ahead and take entry for 30. This is a TP1. That is a TP2. If this is the overall target, that is where US30 is headed. We are coming into a daily, weekly order block. But it got to break above this 870 level before it head up here. This 42,870 level is where it got to break above, because this is where it's rejecting at. Right here, this is where you see your rejection. Actually, an order block right here. Okay. It looked like it rejected a little bit of area twice, 822, then made a new high, 874. So I got to break above it. Also within a 4-hour order block. And gold, I was looking for an entry during London at this level here. I was seeing if it was gonna reject this midweek area, and that's what it looked like it's doing. Mm-hmm. Look like it's rejecting that area. Such as that. So this is the order block that gold reacted to yesterday. Here, it went past this one. It broke past this one. This is the one that got to break past here. I got to buy on gold. It's rejecting the midweek area. We could enter for a buy on gold. Damn, Bitcoin damn left. God damn it. Bitcoin also reacting to the midweek area. So we got Bitcoin right now at the midweek resistance area. Just took off on that 15-minute candle. This was your entry on this candle for Bitcoin. Y'all don't gotta take every one. Don't take no more than 2 of these. Don't take every one. Pick 2 of these that you two of these pairs and take 2 of those trades. Don't take every trade. GJ been left. GJ has been left. Gotta readjust the chart for GJ. It made a new high. So the new weekly high for GJ is 194.560. That's the weekly and the monthly high. And we gotta find a new mid-month area resistance. So we got 194.560 at a high right now. It may make a new high. And we got the low at 192.208. So the new mid-month resistance area is 193.384. And the weekly low, 192.729. Another 192. 7. And so we got the mid-week new mid-week resistance area is 193.
You blinked out and your screen, we don't see your screen anymore.
Okay, hold up. Thank you, Quita. Y'all can see it now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So the new midweek area for GJ, the midweek resistance is 193.645. GJ, we might already missed that. It doesn't look like it just took off. Yeah, it bounced off the mid-month. I think it's gonna go. Might have missed GJ. Like how it bounced, it made the entry pattern on a 4 hour. That thing gone. You ain't getting DJ, that thing gone. And it's coming out of it retested this It's buy order block here on the 4 hour. So it's gonna go. If this would have been your entry hit down here. Might be able to find, if it pull back, you might be able to find an entry, but this was the entry down here. So here is the target. You can find an entry on here. That shit already took off. This shit took off. Looking at you. Did y'all get in 30? You getting popular, you got in 30.
I got in.
You got in the
I
Nas?
should have got in third. Yeah.
But you called Nas though. Nas finna go. Nas finna go. Nas been moving like faster, like not faster, but taking longer shots, like, and then 30 been moving behind it seemed like. You got a Nas, you good. Nas, it seemed like the 30's been moving behind it. Like 30 making this move and acting like speeding up in the afternoon. Hold up, hold up. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yes.
All right, my bad. I just cut my head down. Okay. Is working on a line down the block, and they doing work down the block, and it's messing with my line. So y'all can see the screen, right? So we is
Yes.
taking the high for now is the daily high. That's the target for now. Gold already started going. Yeah. Who got in gold?
I got in gold. Just got in.
Yeah, gold already started going.
I waited for the 15-minute candle to close.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, that's the good entry.
Yeah.
That's a good entry. It's bouncing right off the midweek.
Yeah.
And you seeing it's already showing rejection here on the 30-minute. This is what I mean when I say what's happening on the 15-minute. You'll come back to the 30-minute and you'll see it start happening over here on the 30-minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also caught that Bitcoin during London.
Oh,
I wasn't.
I wasn't at it at London. I wasn't
Yeah.
looking at Bitcoin at London. I was looking at 30 during London. So that's probably why I missed Bitcoin, because I was looking at the 30 during London. But I didn't.
Okay.
When I seen it bouncing off my trend line, I was like, I want to stick to my plan. I want to trade just according to my plan. So I waited
Yeah,
to
that's
session.
I was kind of skeptical on that too. I was like, ah, this is kind of sketchy. I should wait till, in session. But I was like, ah, this looks too clean.
The Bitcoin took off for real. It did. You got it though. That's a nice fucking move, man. I did not. This is a clean fucking move. Dude, you wasn't lying. Got it clean for Bitcoin. Nice. It was a nice
I'm
set.
glad
Yeah,
for real.
it was.
So where's it? Where's the ultimate TP though? Is it gonna be the 4 hour order block?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
because this was the high I made up here on Monday. So we looking forward to break that high, like, and come into this order block here, this 4 hour order block
alright,
before you see
bet.
any type of rejection. So up here, you can hold it because it's looking like it's finna break this high. The way it's moving right now, we got another 4 hour candle printing in an hour too. Yeah, it's definitely probably finna do this high. That's a smooth
Bet.
setup. I was not looking at it during London. I was looking at the 30. That's why that trend line was still there. Because I seen it during London, but I said I'm gonna stick to my plan. The setup looked so smooth, like the way it touched where it was at right here on the trend line. I was like, I should get in. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to my plan and wait to New York and look at this thing took off.
Yeah.
It pulled back for us in New York though, but it wasn't pulling back that far. I knew it wasn't coming back that far.
Yeah, at least you got the entry though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. That was a clean entry. I was afraid I was gonna miss it, so that's why I got in, but I didn't over risk. So I was like, all right, cool.
Nah, look at that bitch. That bitch is beautiful. When you caught that entry,
Yeah.
that shit is beautiful. That shit is a
Yeah.
beautiful entry right off the weekly line. Man, that shit is a
No,
beautiful entry.
nice and clean. I love it.
Wish I would have caught GJ. I was waiting for GJ to retest this. And I didn't set an alert, but this is where I caught the sell for GJ when it did this
I
pullback,
was,
but I knew it was gonna retest into this order block.
mm, okay, I saw it too, but I was like, nah, let me not get greedy. But it took,
There's so many setups happen. Listen, in the beginning of the month, you're gonna find all these setups in the beginning of the month. It's kind of like just chunk it into a couple that you're gonna take. Cause in the beginning of the month, just look, you're gonna take some clean setups. Like
yeah, I'm noticing that, and it's moving fast.
yeah, the
Cause like,
setup is happening clean, smooth, and fast and
yeah,
sitting. So
cause I'm not gonna lie, the ending of the month last month beat me up. Like, wow, I couldn't even believe it. But maybe it was because of the end of the month.
but it's the end of the month, so it's either gonna make its high, it's either gonna retest its high or retest its low during the end of the month. But in the
Mm,
beginning of the month, it has to make its high. It has to make its high and it has to make its low. So you always get
okay.
this big move during the beginning of the month. That's why I was telling you that last month. So you might have got beat up last month, like at the
Yeah,
end, but
yeah.
you getting the bounce back and you probably gonna see more than that, like just because it's the beginning of the month.
Okay. That,
It moves smooth, like especially during the because the new month candle gotta make its high before it.
mm,
And if you see now, we coming into these weekly order blocks. We coming into the weekly order blocks here. Look how it rallied
mhm,
out there before. So
mm.
we looking for it to go ahead and make its high, and then like be anticipating for the sale.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming into the weekly order block. But while I still buying, we taking these buys.
That's what's up. Okay. Yeah, man. Like I should have jumped in GJ though. That looks so clean. Oh man.
I knew GJ was going when I said if GJ retests, it's gonna go. And for shit
Yeah,
sure it did. It
so
retested this order block right here because it came and sold to here yesterday. It went up.
Yeah.
So it's a retest. When it retests here, it's gonna buy
Yeah.
for sure. It's
'Cause
clean.
I remember you saying when it breaks
That month.
that and retests, it takes off to the
Oh, look,
moon.
and look what it did. It always
Yeah,
do this. Anytime when it retests that monthly resistance is like a
yeah.
break point. So when it breaks that, it go. Like in look, fucking smooth getaway right there on GJ.
And your stop loss would have been under the
Under the
engulfing,
resistance, right under the resistance. You would have
but,
placed your stop.
but
Like
under the engulfing though, right? The
yeah,
15-minute engulfing candle, or on the
the
or
4 hour,
where would you
like right here.
on the 4 hour?
So
Okay, okay,
my stop loss is under this right here, under this area because this is where it broke right here on the 4 hour. This is the engulfing
okay,
that's happening right now. So it would have been right
okay,
there on the 4 hour
okay.
because
I had my
that's their
okay,
investment candle. So that's
okay,
where they put their money at. You can just stop
okay,
it safe under the 4 hour. It took 4 hours for them to do this. So not the 15 minute. You don't use your 15
okay,
minute for the stop. Always use a 4 hour.
okay, 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 okay. Thank you for telling me that. All right, all right. But yeah. But I did have my stop loss. If I was gonna take it, I would have had it on the weekly low. Like my stop loss would have been on top of the weekly low. So
Yeah.
it would have been a bigger stop loss. But now I know I can just put it underneath. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you put it on. These are investment candles. So especially on a higher time frame, when you're looking at them on a 4 hour, and you're looking at it on a daily, like these are the investment candles. So this is where they're putting their money. They're not putting their money down here on the 15 minute.
Okay.
You want to put it under the where the banks is putting their investment at, under where they're putting their money, and if it's bouncing off a level like this is where they're putting their money.
Okay. Okay. But sometimes I'm just wondering because maybe I'm in my head. It's like, what if price comes back and retests and dips in and takes my stop loss out, hits my
The
stop loss, then goes up. You know.
the
So I'm just
stop
like,
loss is
how
to
close
protect
do
you.
I?
So if they're
Yeah.
coming back and they're coming back under this, then you're stopping your loss. It might be changing direction. So you want it there where it's
Yeah.
at.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
For
there
sure.
to
For sure.
protect you. So if they come back under their investment, then it's changing direction. So you
Yeah.
under a key level right here. This is a mid-month level right now, and it's inside of an order block where it's coming into. But it looked like it's gonna definitely break this. You're looking at the daily order block now. And that's a daily 4 hour order block. This is the high 196,318.
Okay.
So that mid month is gonna change if once it makes its high. So you're readjusting your chart likely sometime during this week. But let it finish making its high. Don't try to chase it and keep readjusting it as it's going up. Once it remakes its high, then y'all gotta readjust the chart. But let it
Yeah.
finish
Yeah. Yeah. I do that.
doing what it's gonna do.
Okay.
Look, gold took off. I hope y'all got that. Gold done took off.
Okay. I'm still. Oh yeah.
30 took off. I hope y'all entered. 30 took off too. And this is going to. It already broke the high. Let's see. That's where it's headed. If you can't hold Nas for that long, if you're not used to holding a trade like you can, this can be your target. Just don't feel bad when you see it break. Okay. Is but if you're not used to holding a trade and you're not used to like feeling pullbacks and nothing, don't hold it. Take take your profit, but it's gonna break that area. It, I'm looking for it to break this. That's still a nice profit target, but I'm looking for it to break that high. The way it's moving for it to break that high. All right, yeah, I hope y'all all got in those positions. Y'all all got some money positions. Y'all don't have to take all the trades. Only take 2 positions. So if you got Nas, you could I twin trade. So I usually take, if I'm gonna take Nas, I got 2 positions on each one I take. So I don't have no more than 4 positions open. Okay, you can either do it like that, but don't try to take every position because I don't want y'all to. There's gonna be all these moves happening this week. So don't get greedy. I know it's a lot of money on it. It's a lot of money on the table in the beginning of the month. It's our first of the month stuff too. So grab y'all checks and let's get to this bag.
That's what's up.
All right, y'all.
Yeah,
Over
let's
and
get to
out.
this money.
Over and out.
Over and out.